Hey guys, it is Klairee Berry, and we're here to do the Leo reading for the week. Welcome to all my Leos, Leo sun, moon, rising / ascendant, north or south nodes, cusps, cross watchers, even your Mars or Venus, possibly even Mercury. I just watch all videos because you never know how it's going to speak to you, and it could be that if you're a cross watcher, you're watching for the moon or the something else you don't know, possibly, off the top of your head, of your partner or your twin flame. Okay, so we went into the moon in Aquarius this morning at about 6:20 in the morning, and we're still in, of course, the Scorpio sun. All right, we got one that comes overflowing message of all is well. All is well. Anything you're going through, even if it may feel like a fight, it may feel like something that you don't want to go through, just understand that everything happens for a reason. Everything happens exactly as it's supposed to. There's hidden blessings that you will soon understand. I said blessing, like the lesson. The blessing is the mixture of when you get the lesson with the blessing. So that's always good here. All right. Sorry, my voice is a little bit rough right now because I just woke up not too long ago. Oh, and my thing broke, so I don't have the time right at my fingertips. Oh well, time is fluid, and if I do use time, in this, take it as resonates. Time is fluid, so that's one of the hardest things to get right in a reading, I feel like. But I do feel like I have a general time frame of the style that I like to do for my readings. Okay, so let's get started. Penguin, period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. Yeah, I'm feeling like this was a really cold time. I have Leo in my rising is Leo, so just want to share that with you as well. So I do have connections with fire, even though I'm such a moon energy. I also have lots of air in my chart, so never just think you're just one thing, because you really are a perfect combination. Okay, so actually let's take 3 of these, is what I'm feeling. Okay, wow, some very earthy energy coming through just as we exited the Capricorn moon. That is very interesting. Okay, and I am going to take 2 of these as well. I just love the combinations. Get this overall energy. Okay, it really gives you a good picture. Okay. Do 2. And we'll take a look at this. Okay, so all is well. Remember, everything is happening just as it's supposed to. The period of darkness happened just as it's supposed to. Okay, just as it was supposed to. It's getting the good out of the blessing. Remember, our blessings are within our lessons. Our lessons are within our blessings. You have to figure it out for it to become a blessing. Okay, so we've got the 2 of Swords and the 4 of Cups in reverse. Then we've got some reverse energy here going from the 10 to the Queen to the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm feeling like a lot of people are getting a lot of Pentacles lately. And again, I'm not sure if it was just within this Capricorn moon or not, but we've moved from Earth to Aquarius moon, but it was really early, so there may be still just we're in this mindset of these past couple days, or the feeling, or however you perceive and process, but this is about everybody's also working very hard. Everybody's caught up in the material world, to a certain extent. Most of us, some of us are more than others, obviously, and it's okay. If I'm feeling like, yeah, this is kind of the coming down. Okay, what's happening is we're putting too much attention and credit. We're putting too much energy into the Pentacles side of ourselves, We're going through the motions. Our work is asking too much of us. Our housework is asking too much of us. Our kids are asking too much of us. We're go, go, go. We've got so many things to do. The time is always ticking. You know, this is like you've got your minivan full. You can't get a proper meal. You're running all, and I'm not saying this is what's happening. This is just the energy. I use these metaphors. So take it as resonates for you and how you're doing something similar possibly in your own life, okay? And I love how once again I matched the freaking cards. Once again, got lots of this purple maroonish energy. And you know, you may feel good, you may be really proud of yourself, and I'm not saying you shouldn't be for all that you've accomplished, because it looks like that you really have set up a great life. You know, I'm feeling a really homely feeling. You know, whether it's your home, whether you love your job, whether you are working really hard on making your body a temple, that could be something that you're doing, or just a really great like social network. Maybe you're like that business person where the social network mixes with the financial side. Like all of these types of things are kind of maybe what has been on your radar. You've been like blessings. What you've been manifesting in your life is maybe some wealth, you know, maybe some kind of status too, something like this going on, okay? But it's transforming into a much more real and authentic passion that you have that's trying to kind of come out for life in general is what I'm feeling. So and it's almost like it all happened for a reason, obviously. You got your pentacles so that you could feel, you know, some type of way, a certain way, whether it was secure or, you know, again, wealthy or, you know, financially okay, stable, like all of these things, or just like maybe even just doing stuff just to do them, just to learn them, just to say that you could, you know, things like this. But your passion for what you earned, you know, it's like, yeah, it's like you got it. Maybe you got all the way, you know, to where you wanted to go, or maybe you just like started going down that road and then you just realized like, even though you could potentially make, you know, a lot more money possibly doing this, or steady life, you know, like secure, that doing this, maybe you want to alter it a little bit. Maybe you want to really actually do, you know, focus more on your growth rather than your money and your, you know, all the social chatter kind of things, you know, social butterfly type of stuff. This is like, yes, using that, but using it on a deeper level, not to just attain things, not to just be secure, not to just build this life that you thought you wanted. You're still building a beautiful life, of course, but you've done some growing, you know, and I feel like you're a person who's been pretty spiritual, you know, for some time, but you're getting even more passionate and more inspired, and you're doing even more amazing, beautiful growing and coming into your own as who you really are and who you are as a queen. That's what that's about, okay? And the fire, the energy just in this tree, your roots, your belief systems you've looked at them, you know, you've been visiting with them for a while, and you still do, which is good. We all need to stay open-minded, you know, but the changes that you've gone through are giving you a more fulfilling like satisfaction, basically, okay? Because if you look at like, I don't know, but keep your connectedness to life also, like to the life and the good things and like the love of life. But I think in order to do that, in order to kind of have that, maybe that homey feeling that you had back in childhood or that you've always imagined, like true home, true support, true love, the things we all want out of life deep down, even if we're too scared to admit it, you know, we want these things. We want that family network that can help and give us support, you know, and keep all our energies up, and you know, we give and fulfill ourselves through them as well. That's like something that you're gonna get maybe more after you keep on going into yourself and keep on doing some actual work, you know, perfecting an art that, or something that you do, you're gonna, again, it's gonna get more passionate because you're gonna find it's gonna grow. It's going to become more detailed. You're going to learn about it in new ways. All this going within stuff, this shadow work, this inner child healing, like you're going to get into that, and it's going to change your passion from this, you know, this older, more stable kind of thing. And not to say you can't still, you know, make money and go to work and do this stuff, but you're having this whole new passion for life, basically. And you're getting really deeper into it. And it's exciting for you. and it's really helping your relationship. Okay, we have the Two of Swords here. So it's changing your thoughts about relationships, about what you and your twin flame really are, about how deeply you are actually connected. It's coming to an acceptance of this on a deeper level for both you and your partner. And you may have known that, have had that for a while, and now your partner's really starting to come into that and think about what they can actually do to, build upon this relationship in the future. So you may be still in this phase, and I feel like a lot of us are. There's a lot going on in the planets right now where, there's a kind of a distance. I don't feel like this is a big celebration get together with our twin flame, like big, milestone things are happening right now. The milestone things that are happening right now are within ourselves. And that's how I'm just picking up on everything coming together. And I just feel like, that a lot of people are more secure than they even know. If they're worrying about it, or secretly wondering, like, you don't have to. Just keep on, again, doing the shadow work on yourself and doing any kind of self-improvement. And then that way it'll meet your partner on the energetic realms and, help them to do the, make changes and be inspired and go down, make new changes, go down new pathways. Okay, this one is beautiful. We have the Four of Cups, okay? And this is very interestingly portrayed as this female looking to worship, this guy who's like not even interested. She's trying to like hold on to him and keep, he's, she thinks he's something special. He's like a dandelion flower, and she's like trying to root him down. And again, it's like, it's not about that. Twin flames aren't doing this pull. They shouldn't be necessarily focusing on this big pull to tie down your partner, to get the house and get the ring and get the papers and make it official for everybody else, because twin flames are deeper than this. It's not all for show. This is just how it is. And even if we're pulled to do that sometimes, because it is social conditioning and deep family conditioning and cultural, just the way that we are, especially feminine energies, to want this grounding thing, this buy a home, buy a house, move in, get the rock, get the good, and it's like, I'm not saying all of these things are bad, but some people just go into so much debt just for a relationship, and a lot of people are scared of that for that reason, so it's like, if you really want to be with your partner, cut away all the extra shit that you don't really need, that you just think you need, and focus on making sure that your needs are actually getting met as far as what you really, really, truly need out of a partner, which is usually some kind of, just friendship, stability, understanding, communication, love, like some type of an unconditional feeling of love. And all of these things, really deep respect and understanding, and being able to bounce ideas and, go deeper with people into intimacy. Like, this is what a relationship is about, truly, which also may sound scary to some people, depending, of course, and there's going to be different levels of that, but on every level, that's what it is, even if we don't, again, like to admit it to ourselves all the time. Okay, so this is it is a warning to make sure that, when you think of your relationship, you're getting rid of any little ideas, any big ideas, of course, but anything that, because what we're doing here, again, is reframing our idea of, sorry about the lights are just not quite, we should move this one over a little bit. Let's try that. Okay. So yeah, with this one, remember, we're setting up our ideas about love here. What is a pair? We're starting out kind of on a fresh, new cycle, with our partner, or possibly with a new partner, but it's 9 times out of 10, I feel like it's going to be just a part of the journey rather than signifying this or that about something new, but something relatively new. It feels new, and with twin flames, there's a lot of cyclical types of things. But so she is just clinging to a feeling that she wants, but she needs to step back and understand, why does she want that particular feeling so bad? And the when we twist things like that, and when we make things be about this desperation, to get something, like we'll lose our integrity, to get something, obviously that's never going to be good, that it's so makes him so disinterested here. So this is about finding that stability within yourself to where you will not let anything throw you off your game, really, because you're going to always put yourself first, and you are going to love yourself more than, really anybody else. And because you know that you have to, this is about your four sides, like the four tarot, within ourselves too, are coming together, so you're coming into alignment with yourself and becoming much more stable within your emotions, among other things. It all works out and it all helps each other. Every good choice helps you have better emotions about yourself. So when your mental's right, your emotional's right, then you get to the point where your choices are right, your actions are in alignment with what you truly want, and you truly believe that you can get what you truly want. These are going through, because when you truly believe, that's when you start to really get excited. That's when the emotions start to come. So you have to find out really what goals and what things you really would want, that you really truly believe, or somehow build that belief. But how do we do that? Again, it's by this alignment. It's thinking the right thoughts, it's having your mantras, but not only having your mantras and thinking your visualizations, but going further again and putting some belief into them. And when you put some belief into them, you start to think about how you can make it real. That magic starts to happen when you believe it. Bam, you're going to achieve it. Conceive, believe, achieve. And then you achieve again over time. And that's the four, this is what I talk about as the holistic law of attraction. It's also Terra. It's Terra. It's why we're here. It's the earth. It's the earthly realm. It's the mother. So I am so excited for this reading. Let's go ahead and jump right in, because we've done a lot of overlying energy here. Love me some overlying energy. So, twin flames, Leos, Leo cross watchers, everybody with the Leo energies in their lives. Whoa. All right. Let's see what we got here. And I hope you guys are doing really well. Feeling very earthly shuffle here again. I wouldn't be surprised if we still get some earth signs. It's just got this earthly, dense feel. Okay, this is very interesting. Oh yeah, again, similar cards. Just got this card in my last reading, and I'm not even pulling that many cards. But, so, this is very, very amazing, actually. This is an amazing read, I can tell you right now. Sorry, need a little sip of water here. Lemonade. Little sip, I said. Stay hydrated, folks. Okay. So getting into this, okay. Again, we are dealing with, earthly issues. Again, just like I talked about over here. We're staying busy. We're trying to figure out what to give our time to, what to give our money to, who to see socially. You can't go to every party. You're trying to figure out, how can I find time to work out and eat healthy. And you're just trying to do it all. You're trying to balance it all. You're trying to make everybody happy. You're working for others. You are, passionate, and you do, I think, have a clean heart, like focusing on this kind of seeing things clearly and wanting to really, have a clear pathway kind of what you're doing in life. And you want to be conscious, of where you're giving your resources, whether it's the brands you support, the people you support, the people you follow, all of these things, the people that you hang around, the people that you hang around the most, the top 5 people, the top 5 people that you hang around the absolute most, you become most like them. So make good choices about these things, and make sure that, you're giving in your money in places where it's going to be well spent. And if I just said money, again, it's not just money. It's any of your more external energies, your time, your attention, your focus, your home life, what you do in your home, what you do on a daily basis, your repetitive habits, these sort of things, your physical activities, okay? And so, yeah, again, this kind of always confirms to me, like, I feel like it's one of those situations where you're just like saying so busy that you don't want to take time to kind of like deal with anything right now, like on the inside. And you may be actually running from dealing with something, because a lot of times when we're alone, it's like these things bubble up because our mind and our body and our spirit, we want to heal ourselves. So naturally, these things will come up to try to be dealt with and try to be healed. And if we don't want to do that right now, then we just push it down, and push it down, and keep that bottle on the cork, till it explodes. And we don't want to do that. We want to find another way here. We want to find this true happiness. This sun is really popping out to me. You're really looking for this happiness, I feel like. Where is it? Is it coming? And it's coming when you go within, for sure. Okay, I feel like you've been a little moody at life. You've been a little, looking down. Maybe you've been, a little bit of pity party, maybe. A little bit of blaming others. Not trying to call you out, but we all have these negative ways that we show we've been hurt. And if you don't want to deal with the hurt that happened when you're in your childhood, if you just want to stay busy, 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 always doing something, having this persona as well, that you are, a high achiever, that you're well off, that you are king, that you're generous, that you're a member of this, upstanding member of the society type of thing is what I'm getting here. Okay. Take it as it resonates. But when we go within, it's going to really pave the way. Okay. Here, because that's not bringing us true happiness. Yes, we feel good when we help others. But if we're keeping ourselves too busy, always worrying about other people and not giving to ourselves, then, you're blocking yourself. You're not just keeping others away, essentially, by staying so busy, or however that might resonate for you particularly. But that's the idea. You're keeping people away. You're keeping something away. And again, that something, I think, is more like, your true feelings that are trying to come up to get some healing and clarification on some certain issues that you might, again, be just not quite making you fully happy. They're blocking you in some way from getting to where exactly your next step, where you want to go. Okay. So again, going within here, this is a doorway card. You've got the two sides. We're trying to go within because it's the moon. It is the moon, even though there's so much sun energy here. But again, that's that happiness that you're going to find. You're going to have along the way, even once you just start. You have to just decide. Or maybe, you have decided recently as well. This is also about Scorpio season. This is the time to this is the time to go within for you, is within the Scorpio season. This is what I'm getting. Okay. And it's like, you have to stop and take a cold, hard look at yourself, like this one's doing. Okay. Take a cold, hard look. And do you really want this? Do you really want these blues? It's like you got the hound dog blues, Do you want I'm not calling you a hound dog or anything. I'm just saying, that's the feeling. You got the blues, and it might come around, every few months or something like this, but when you look within, this one's like, oh shit, I get it. Let's go within. Let's go this way. This one's being distracted by all the things that come with it. This is the drama. This is this, it's like a little lobster, but he's like, oh, let's deal with this guy. And he's like, no, we got to go within. Let's go this way. Okay. This is the muck. Okay. This is just a little pond. It's going to dry up. There's nothing here. If he wastes his time, messing with this lobster, he's going to get pinched. He needs to go the other way. He needs to stop paying attention to the drama. Okay. Go within. This drama is key. There's some kind of drama. I don't care if it's a bunch of binge watching drama on TV, something, how it resonates, getting into drama, creating drama, following other people's drama, maybe gossiping. It could be any of those types of things or something else, just however, again, that might resonate for you. But I'm seeing in this, I read intuitively. So this is what's really popping out to me on that card right now. Okay. So again, once we go within is when we get to our next milestone, is when we get to go further with our partner. We're furthering our passion. We're growing our understanding and our knowledge, and we're making memories too. Here is what I'm really feeling. And you're really kind of building on this foundation of what you really want your future to be. Again, it's just taking a step. It's just a milestone. Okay. It's like, it could be coming into union more. It's generally that type of idea, but it's like, what does that mean? Don't be like, oh, we're not XYZ here yet, so we're sad. No, be happy for how far you've come, the progression of who you are. Just be thankful that you have a twin flame to teach you these lessons, even if it's been difficult. This is how we learn. This is how we evolve. This is amazing. This is a wonderful journey. It's a long journey, but we're not meant to have this sad energy. Our shadow side is really just this understanding of who we are as people, and it helps keep us on track. Our own shadow side, people don't realize this. Your shadow side, your dark side is here to help you. It is part of you in a way, and it's not a bad thing, okay? You can utilize it for the highest good. It's there for a reason. Learn how to do that in my program, and it will bring you and your person closer together into union, okay? Because this is first, and this is what follows, okay? You're having these milestones. You're coming. I feel like you're very steadily, pretty steadily going to be moving forward as much work as you put into yourself right now. Learning about yourself, going deeper, working with the feelings, not just doing the learning, but following through with the action of it, okay? And it's going to get like the real ties that bind are getting deeper. Your partner's going to want to see you more often. These steps, moving forward, the communication is really going to even out, and it's going to be much more easy and fun and loving than it was before, and just maybe exciting as well. It's just a cleansing and passionate energy here, okay? And, again, don't expect, the world in like 2 days. It's going to be this gradual kind of procession. So just check in with yourself, and look back every so often, every week or so, just like do a review and be like, these are all the wonderful things, that are getting better from, that have gotten better at this point, from the past. It's a good thing to do, as you're moving into the future. You kind of take stock of what works and, what you really truly want. It's always good to do this self-review again, and that's part of going into the shadow work, doing the shadow work. Again, get my program. It will help you. Description box below or klaireeberry.com, okay? And then, of course, we have this beautiful card. This is actually, I'm feeling like this is a lot of progress for you guys. You're going to take some leaps, actually, you and your partner, because you are really getting into perfecting your craft here. And this is not about, again, this is not about perfecting your, purely monetary craft here, or your social life, or your, social media. This is your true purpose. You are learning right now. You are growing. You are perfecting. You are just getting really good at what you're doing. And it's showing. I think people are starting to take notice. And so just keep on with that, because it is your purpose to be a messenger here. Okay? To be a teacher. To be, the one who shows people the way, who brings these messages of how, look at her. She's this one is grabbing on. It's teaching people how to live, teaching people how to receive love, how to give love to themselves, how to wake up again, how to not be slaves in this world. A lot of really big concepts here. Okay. It's amazing. The things that you're going to do, you're going to help heal a lot of people. You are absolutely a healer and a thinker. I feel like you really are meant for great things here, and you just stick with your higher side, and that's all you need to ever do is, make sure and stay connected to who you truly are, and don't forget to shine your light far and wide and get passionate about your life. And naturally, your passion in life for what you're already doing and what you're already, what I feel like you may be in the process. You may not have fully have this stuff figured out yet. You may be in the middle of the situation of this story, but what you're doing is you are making that change again, and you're finding your passion, and you will be finding your passion. And as you do the inner child healing work and the deep cleansing work that I'm talking about here, you're going to help really change the world. You really, really are. And you're going to help come into complete, full union with your person. And again, it's going to be so divine. You're not going to have any doubts. You're going to be like, wow, it was all worth it. Everything we went through, all that darkness that we went through, it was worth it, because we grew and we grew and we grew so much, that nothing was there but happiness and love and this unconditional, bring me a higher love. There's a couple songs that I sing over and over again on this channel, and I guess that has become one of them. Steve Winwood. Okay. Your love is going much higher. Your mission, your purpose, your self-worth, your value, your excitement, your enthusiasm about life, it is all going to be increasing even from where it already was. I feel like you were already, remember, you were already, excited to conquer, to, to get good at life. I feel like, and you're getting even better again at much more deeper things that are going to really, really, really help people. Really, I mean, the goodness that you've already been doing. This is an excellent reading, and I'm proud as hell of you for who you are and what you're doing in life, okay? And just keep that faith, act with this knowing that act and think, and feel around your life with this knowing, that, yeah, you are a twin flame. You have bigger and better things to do than do what everybody else thinks that we should all do. And, have these, I don't know, just go through the motion. We're not going through the motions for anybody else's, ideas of how life should be, about how we should spend our money, about how we should come into union, any of the above, okay? This is you going inside, figuring out some more things about yourself, making it a lifestyle, keep on doing it on a regular basis to where you get so, good at this stuff that you can really, really, truly help people. It's going to bring you into mission with your partner because you guys are like advanced. I'm not even joking, okay? The group that's watching this, the group that this is for, you guys are advanced right now, and you're going to be really coming into union. The divine feminine is truly leading the way, and I think that is you. And I think that is you starting to really, again, see the fruits of your labor and understand just what it is the Adam and Eve scenario is about knowing our truth about what actually the Garden of Eden really is and what it means. And it means when they stole, they being, we can blame it on a snake or whatever. It's some kind of snake who tricked us and took away, our divine connection. That's all it was. They got us away from the idea of who we really are. They got us away from our ancient knowledge about who we really are and what we can really do. And that's why we have all depression and anxiety. It's not because we're somehow damaged in any innate way. It's just that we believe the bullshit they've been selling us in order to keep us buying their products, in order to keep their control over the human race. This is what they do. And it is reptilian brain. It is reptilian mind, reptilian thinking, just trying to get that power, just trying to, get that money, and we're victims of it, but we're coming out of that. And twin flames are very important. Your purpose is very important into helping the world to see this. Okay, so you and your partner are going to help somehow show the world this, if you're not already doing it already. But you're gonna, even if you are already doing that on some level to some extent, then that's just gonna grow and it's just gonna shine more brightly. There's a lot of sun, there's a lot of happiness, there's a lot of togetherness, there's a lot of purpose. You're gonna be on purpose very soon, especially if you do the inner child healing work that we all need to do. Go through the motions, go through the program. I've got packages on personal readings. I've got the Patreon where you can get extended readings, even deeper, another at least 20-25 minutes. You can pick it's $5 a month for each sign that you want me to do extended readings on for that month. So usually I do about one a week. Usually I do one a week for each sign. So you would get four extended readings basically for $5. Okay, and that's going to be through November. Okay, I might change the price on that come November because that's a really good deal actually. So yeah, I just want to say, to wrap this up, remember, all is well. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to, with hidden blessings that you will soon understand. Okay, so things are really coming together on a really deep level for you. You're really learning how you're going to be shining your passion even more. And again, shine this light, this aloha peace light that I talk about in my program. It really, anytime you meditate, anytime you pray, especially as a twin flame, and you may not want to call it praying or whatever, but however you want to call that, I sometimes just think of it as like mantras. And I do a mantra, a song that I heard one time, it was like, may all beings in all worlds experience peace and happiness. Sorry, this is like bugging me here. So may all beings in all worlds experience peace and happiness. And I'm feeling like you're really might dig that vibe here. Like you just want to really share this goodness, you know, as far as you possibly can. And I'm here to say again that any intent, you know, if that's not exactly your intent, whatever is your precise intent, you know, and wish for the world is what your purpose is, to bring that into the world. And you will. I'm just saying, like, you will. Keep your enthusiasm high. Keep working on, you know, having the positive thoughts, following through with the positive emotions, putting it together with positive actions that support your emotions, you know, that extend your belief, you know, because we don't even realize it, that whenever we do something, it makes us more confident. You know, it makes us feel better about the situation, you know? It's like when you finally do it, you feel empowered. And this is what that's about, is coming into our own with our knowledge and our true, not only just learning the books of something, but then following through with that practical knowledge as far as what it really means for you in your life, okay? And, you know, tearing down those walls, stop running from going within and just do it on a deeper level. There's still something there, even if you've already done some work, you've done some action, you've looked inside, you know, keep going and keep going a little bit further. And you're going to be like unstoppable here is all that it's saying here. So keep on focusing on that message and how you can clarify it, and how you start, you know, even pondering what ways that you could see you and your partner, your person, like working with you in a way to kind of spread this love, spread this knowledge, spread this understanding, you know, spread this healing, whatever it is that is your passion, whatever speaks to you, whatever you're getting really good at in your life, you know. So yeah, that is it for today. The period of darkness you've been experiencing is passing, and this happiness is really, really coming through. And it will again come through even clearer and warmer and brighter whenever you go within and do the inner child healing, the shadow work, the switch work. That's why it's the AHHLoA SWICH Program. It's abundant, holistic health and healing, and holistic law of attraction, and it's shadow work, and it's inner child healing, and it's, holistic law of attraction is kind of the whole thing. So thanks for being here. Thanks for any likes, subscribes, thumbs up, thumbs down, comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know where your planets are and who you're watching for, and how it resonates with you. And again, you can find me all over social media. I'm Klairee Berry at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, or Pinterest. And again, you can always get the most up-to-date prices on any of my personal readings, my direct unlimited lifelong coaching club, the Patreon, all of that stuff. All the links are at klaireeberry.com. So take care. Much love. Many blessings to you. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday, or whenever you're watching this, a wonderful week coming through the week. And stay tuned for more videos soon. Bye.